Listen closely, because what I'm about to share with you is not just a story. It's a mirror, a lesson, a sacred reminder that comes from one of the oldest teachers in creation, the eagle. But before the wisdom, before the rising, before the power, comes the moment every warrior, every heart, every spirit goes through. The moment life knocks you down so hard that you think you'll never rise again. And that is where this story begins. Not with strength, not with flight, not with triumph, but with breaking. There is a moment in the life of every eagle when it reaches the end of itself. A moment when its wings grow heavy, its feathers wear out, its vision blurs, its strength fades. A moment when the mighty eagle, the king of the sky, can no longer fly. So it retreats, up to the highest rock it can find, a place far from danger, far from noise, far from anyone who could witness its weakness. There, in silence, alone with the Creator, the eagle enters its renewal. It does something most creatures would never dare to do. It breaks itself to rebuild itself. It plucks out its own worn feathers. It pulls away its damaged claws. It removes everything old, everything heavy, everything that can no longer carry it forward. It hurts, it bleeds, it cries out, it becomes vulnerable, completely exposed. But the eagle knows something we often forget. Growth feels like breaking before it feels like rising. And maybe that's where you are right now. Maybe life has pushed you into your mountaintop moment, the place where everything feels stripped away, where you feel exposed, where you feel alone, where your strength is fading, where your spirit whispers, "I don't know how much more I can take." If that's you, you are exactly where the eagle begins to rise. You see, people think rising starts when you feel strong, when you feel confident, when you feel prepared. But the eagle teaches the opposite. Rising begins when you feel like you've lost everything, when you're tired, when you're overwhelmed, when you're unsure of your next step, when life strips away what you were never meant to carry into the next season. That breaking you feel, that heaviness in your chest, that sense of being stuck between who you were and who you're becoming, it's not failure, it's transformation. The eagle doesn't rise because it never fell. It rises because it dared to break in order to rebuild. And the same power, the same ancient, sacred resilience lives inside you. You haven't lost your strength, you're renewing it. You haven't lost your purpose, it's unfolding. You haven't lost God's favor. You're stepping into a deeper version of it. And this story, this sacred eagle story, is going to awaken that truth inside you. You've been carrying battles in silence. You've been fighting storms no one knows about. You've been holding tears behind strong eyes. You've been walking through days that feel heavy and nights that feel endless. You've been wondering if you'll ever get your clarity back, your peace back, your strength back, your joy back. But let me tell you something straight. You are not breaking down. You are breaking open. And every piece falling off your life right now is making space for something stronger, just like the eagle. After the eagle removes its old feathers, after it tears away the damaged pieces, after it survives the pain, it waits, it rests, it breathes, it trusts the process it cannot rush. And slowly, new feathers grow, new strength forms, new vision clears, new power awakens. The eagle becomes stronger than it ever was before. And when the wind finally touches its wings again, it doesn't just fly. It soars, higher than storms, higher than mountains, higher than every creature on earth. Its breaking made room for its becoming. You are in your renewal season. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if it feels painful, even if you feel like you're losing parts of yourself, you're not losing yourself. You're shedding what can't go with you into the next chapter. The eagle isn't dying. It's transforming. And so are you. Before we go deeper into this sacred story, before we open the spiritual part, before we step into the prayer that will follow, do something important for yourself. If this story is speaking to something inside you, if you feel a shift in your heart, if you feel like this message was meant for you today, drop a comment saying, "I rise again." Not for me, for you. Because the moment you declare it, your spirit begins to align with renewal. Now, breathe. Stay with me. Because the next part of this journey is where the transformation truly begins. And you're going to feel it. When the eagle retreats to the mountaintop, it doesn't rise instantly. It doesn't spread its wings right away. It doesn't take flight as soon as the sun touches its feathers. Before the rising comes the surrender. Before the clarity comes the breaking. Before the renewal comes the prayer. And just like the eagle, you cannot rise into your next season without releasing what has been sitting heavy on your spirit. So now, as Kale rose in his story and as the eagle rises in its season, you step into your own moment of spiritual awakening through prayer. Not a soft prayer, not a polite prayer, a war prayer, a prayer of breaking chains, shifting atmospheres, and awakening identity, a prayer that calls your spirit back into strength. So take a breath, focus your heart, and let these words become yours. Creator, your voice speaks in the quiet spaces of your heart. There are things I've been carrying that I can't carry anymore. You inhale slowly, deeply. Remove the heaviness sitting on my chest. Remove the weight on my thoughts. Remove the exhaustion in my spirit. Remove everything old, everything worn, everything broken. Just like the eagle removes its feathers, your tone sharpens. I don't want to keep what is crushing me. I don't want to carry what is draining me. I don't want to hold things that no longer belong to who I'm becoming. You open your hands. I release it. I let it fall. I give it back to you. Fear has a way of hiding in silence, in memories, in worries about tomorrow, in the spaces between breaths. But this is where you confront it. Fear, you say, you have followed me long enough. Your voice steady but fierce. You whispered lies into my mind. You tried to make me forget my power. You made me doubt my worth. You tried to shrink my voice, weaken my spirit, paralyze my steps. You lift your head. But today, your power breaks. You speak with force now. I break fear's grip over my mind. I break its hold over my future. I break its influence over my decisions. You inhale deeply. I walk like the eagle, not afraid of the fall because I know I'm built for the rise. The past tries to hold on even when you are ready to let go. Memories, regrets, mistakes, old pain that rises when you're trying to move forward. But listen. The eagle cannot rise with old feathers, and neither can you. So you speak. Creator, cut every chain tied to my past. Your voice grows more confident. Cut the chain of guilt. Cut the chain of shame. Cut the chain of regret. Cut the chain of old wounds still echoing inside me. You place a hand over your heart. I forgive myself. I release what I cannot change. I refuse to be shaped by yesterday. You breathe out slowly. I break free. Every heart carries bruises, and every bruise carries a story. But healing begins when you stop hiding your wounds. So you whisper, Creator, touch the parts of me I avoid. Your voice trembles lightly, not from weakness, from honesty. Heal the areas that still hurt. Heal the disappointments I never admitted. Heal the wounds left by people who walked away. Heal the cracks created by words spoken against me. Your tone strengthens. Heal me in the places no one sees. Heal me in the memories I try to forget. Heal me in the corners of my heart I keep locked. You inhale deeply. Restore what was broken. Renew what was lost. Rebuild what was damaged. Then you touch your forehead, a sign of reclaiming your thoughts. Creator, clear my mind. Your voice becomes firm. Silence the chaos, silence the noise. Silence the doubts that attack me at night. Silence every thought that is not from you. You breathe in clarity, slowly, intentionally. Give me peace that carries me. Give me clarity that guides me. Give me wisdom that directs me. Your tone shifts into authority. And every negative voice, every dark thought, every lie that rises against me, I silence you now. You lift your eyes, feeling something stir inside you. A memory of strength, a spark of identity. A sense of who you used to be before pain dulled your light. Creator, call my strength back to me. Your words rise like fire. Call back my confidence. Call back my courage. Call back my purpose. Call back my energy. Call back the fire that once lived inside me. You breathe deeper now, feeling your spirit expand. I am not empty. I am not weak. I am not lost. You speak with power. The strength inside me is older than every battle I've faced. The eagle does not rise by accident. It rises by intention, by trusting the wind that will carry it. Now it is your turn. You declare, Creator, activate my rise. Your voice becomes steady, grounded, alive. Open the doors meant for me. Reveal the path ahead. Align my steps with purpose. Let me feel the wind of renewal under my spirit. You lift your chin, and let everything that was meant for my downfall become the fuel for my rising. Your spirit stirs with something ancient, something true, something powerful. You speak now not as someone broken, but as someone awakening. I declare that I rise again. Your voice deepens. I declare that everything heavy falls off. I declare that everything old sheds away. I declare that everything lost returns in a better form. I declare that every broken piece becomes strength. I declare that my spirit remembers its power. You inhale the moment. And I declare, I will soar again, higher than before, stronger than before, with vision clearer than ever. You pause. This is my rising. The wind quiets. The spirit settles. And your transformation is beginning. The eagle in its renewal does something most creatures never dare to do. It faces itself. It faces its wounds. It faces its limits. It faces its brokenness. It faces its future. And that is exactly the point you have reached now. You've prayed for release. You've prayed for strength. You've prayed for clarity. But now comes the moment where your spirit steps into warfare. A deeper cleansing, a deeper awakening, a deeper rise. This is the moment the eagle stops surviving and starts transforming. And now, this moment becomes yours too. So breathe deeply, steady your heart, and let this prayer break through the layers inside you that have been waiting for light. You lower your head, eyes closed, hands open. Creator, I bring you the burdens I never spoke out loud. Your voice trembles slightly. Honesty, not weakness. The burdens I hid behind strength. The burdens I pushed down so I could keep going. The burdens that made me tired even when I was resting. You breathe out slowly. I give you the weight no one sees. The worries I hold at night. The silent fears, the quiet anxieties. Your voice sharpens. Creator, remove what I've been carrying alone. You exhale, releasing what your spirit no longer needs. You lift your chin slightly. Creator, separate me from everything that drains my spirit. Your tone intensifies. Separate me from thoughts that weaken me. Separate me from habits that delay my growth. Separate me from people who do not walk in alignment with my path. Separate me from anything that tries to pull me backward. You take a deliberate step forward. I refuse to return to the life I've outgrown. You speak it again, not softly, but with authority. I refuse to return to who I was before you started renewing me. Then your voice deepens, as if calling something ancient within you. Creator, send your fire. You pause, letting the weight of the word settle. Fire that cleanses, fire that strengthens, fire that exposes what must go, fire that reveals what must remain. You place your hand over your chest. Burn away every fear that still lives inside me. Burn away every dark thought. Burn away every doubt. Burn away every old identity. Your tone rises, and ignite the fire that was always mine. As the eagle sheds its feathers, it doesn't lose itself. It becomes itself. So now you speak. Creator, give me the courage to step into my new identity. You breathe deeply. I am not who I was in my lowest moment. I am not who I was in my broken season. I am not who I was when fear controlled me. Your hand presses firmly against your chest. Reveal who I am becoming. Your voice grows stronger. I reject every lie spoken over my life. I reject every label put on me. I reject every identity shaped by pain. You pause. I embrace the identity shaped by strength, by healing, by purpose. You lift your eyes upward. Creator, as I rise, protect me. Your tone is grounded, powerful. Protect me from old cycles. Protect me from old temptations. Protect me from old versions of myself. Protect me from every spiritual attack waiting for my moment of weakness. You take another step. Surround me with peace. Surround me with clarity. Surround me with protection. Then your voice sharpens. Let no enemy follow me into my new season. You open your hands again. Creator, guide my steps. Your voice softens, full of trust. Guide me to the people who align with my purpose. Guide me to the opportunities meant for my growth. Guide me away from anything that would harm my spirit. You breathe deeply. Give me discernment sharper than emotion. Give me intuition louder than fear. Give me wisdom stronger than impulse. You whisper, and let me walk with the confidence of someone who knows you go before me. Then your spirit rises with determination. Creator, fill me with courage. Your chest expands with the words, courage to rebuild, courage to face what scares me, courage to step into the unknown, courage to rise even when I feel unprepared. You clench your fists gently. Let courage be the wind beneath my wings. You exhale slowly. Let courage carry me higher than fear ever tried to pull me down. Your voice hardens, a warrior's voice. Creator, every dark force that has followed me, every shadow that has tried to attach itself to my life, every attack sent to weaken my spirit, I confront it now. You raise your chin. You lose your power. You lose your influence. You lose your access. You declare with strength, I am not available for destruction. I am not available for darkness. I am not available for spiritual sabotage. Your voice deepens. I walk covered. Something inside you shifts. A certainty, a fire, a knowing. You speak now not from pain, but from identity. I declare that I rise again. Your voice grows stronger. I declare that everything heavy falls off my life. I declare that everything old sheds away. I declare that everything meant to break me builds me instead. You lift your eyes. I declare that I will soar like the eagle, not because I never fell, but because I refused to stay down. You inhale deeply. And I declare that nothing in my past has the authority to stop my future. You pause, letting your spirit settle in this new truth. It is done. The eagle's renewal is not fast. It's not easy. It's not painless. But it's sacred, intentional, transformational. And now you've reached the same sacred ground, the place where your old self falls away and your new self awakens. You've released old weight. You've confronted fear. You've broken chains. You've reclaimed identity, but now comes the prayer that the eagle embodies better than any creature on earth, the prayer of rebirth. This is where your spirit stops surviving and starts becoming. So steady your breath, open your heart, and step into the deepest part of this transformation. You place a hand over your heart. Creator, renew me. Your voice carries longing and authority. Renew my thoughts so they no longer fight against me. Renew my emotions so they no longer control me. Renew my spirit so it no longer feels drained. You inhale slowly. Renew my vision. Let me see possibilities where I once saw walls. You lift your eyes. Renew my strength. Let me run again where I once could barely stand. Your voice deepens. Renew my life from the inside out. Every person carries shadows, moments, memories, mistakes, wounds. But shadows disappear when light enters. So you pray, Creator, and expose every hidden darkness. Your tone sharpens. Expose the doubt I pretend I don't feel. Expose the insecurity I try to hide. Expose the fear I don't talk about. Expose the bitterness I've buried. Expose the wounds I ignore. You exhale. Bring your light into every corner of my spirit. Then stronger, and let darkness lose its home in me. The eagle screams before it flies again. Not in pain, but in reclaiming its place in the sky. Now it's your turn. Creator, give me my voice back. Your tone rises. Give me the voice I silenced to keep peace with others. Give me the voice I lost while trying to be strong. Give me the voice I muted because I felt unworthy. Give me the voice I buried under old wounds. You place your hand on your throat. Let my voice carry truth again. Let my voice carry confidence again. Let my voice carry authority again. Your heart sharpens. And let no one mute me ever again. You spread your hands slowly like opening invisible wings. Creator, fill me with courage that doesn't shake. Your voice becomes strong, clear. Courage to step into what scares me. Courage to try again where I once failed. Courage to rise even when I don't feel ready. Courage to walk into the future you designed for me. You breathe deeper. Let courage settle into my bones, you whisper, and let courage lead me higher than fear ever could. There are attacks that show up quietly. Thoughts, emotions, people, patterns, things that pull you backward. But now you confront them with authority. Creator, every attack sent to stop me, I cancel it now. Your voice grows sharper. I cancel every lie. I cancel every sabotage. I cancel every spiritual attack. I cancel every voice rising against my purpose. I cancel every distraction sent to delay me. You take a step forward, symbolizing breakthrough. No weapon formed against me will prosper. Not now, not ever. This prayer rises from deep within you. Not gentle, not calm, but powerful. Creator, let breakthrough reach me. Your words intensify. Break through every limitation. Break through every delay. Break through every wall blocking my destiny. Break through every chain holding back my future. You lift both hands now, and let everything that has been stuck begin to move. Your spirit stirs. Let everything slow begin to rise. And then, let everything hidden begin to open. The eagle does not return to the sky as the same bird. It comes back transformed. So you pray, Creator, transform me. Your voice softens but becomes heavier with meaning. Transform my confidence into strength. Transform my fear into wisdom. Transform my confusion into clarity. Transform my wounds into wisdom. Transform my pain into power. You inhale with purpose. Transform me into who I was always meant to be. Your spirit grows stronger now, ready to stretch, ready to grow, ready to rise. Creator, expand my spirit. You speak with conviction. Expand my peace so it covers every part of my life. Expand my courage so it touches every decision I make. Expand my faith until it becomes stronger than circumstance. Expand my intuition so I move with clarity and confidence. You look slightly upward. And expand my ability to rise beyond anything I ever imagined. You feel it now. The pull, the shift, the calling. You breathe in deeply. Creator, prepare me for my next chapter. Your voice holds no fear. Prepare me for new opportunities. Prepare me for new relationships. Prepare me for new strength. Prepare me for the version of myself that is rising. You whisper, and close the doors that don't belong in my future. Your spirit awakens fully now, carrying the fire of transformation. You speak with authority. I declare that I rise. Your tone deepens. I declare that every feather of my past falls away. I declare that every heavy thing releases from me. I declare that my wings strengthen. I declare that my vision sharpens. I declare that my spirit lifts. You take a sharp breath. And I declare, like the eagle, I will soar again. You pause. Higher, stronger, brighter, and then with certainty, this is my rebirth. The eagle does not take flight when it feels strong. It takes flight when the wind calls it. It rises not because it's ready, but because it's renewed. And now, as you stand in the same spiritual posture, you're stepping into the final layer of this renewal, the prayer of ascension. This is the moment when everything you released, everything you prayed, everything you confronted, begins to turn into fuel. Fuel that lifts you into your next season. Breathe deeply. Center yourself. Your rising is close. You lift your face toward the unseen light. Creator, elevate my spirit. Your voice carries determination. Lift me above the fears that tried to drown me. Lift me above the doubts that whispered to me. Lift me above the heaviness that followed me. Lift me above every storm that shook me. You inhale deeply. Lift me into higher understanding, higher peace, higher purpose. Your voice strengthens, and let every part of me rise with you. Sometimes the last blockages are the quiet ones. Lingering thoughts, small hesitations, old shadows that hide under new light. So now you face them. Creator, remove every final blockage standing in front of my rising. Your words grow sharper. Remove the hesitation in my spirit. Remove the fear of success. Remove the fear of change. Remove the fear of being seen again. Remove the fear of stepping into a bigger life. You place a hand on your chest. Remove anything that is not aligned with my new season. You exhale slowly. Nothing holds me back anymore. The eagle's heartbeat changes when its feathers renew. It beats stronger, faster, more certain, preparing the body for flight. Now you declare, Creator, give me a new heartbeat. Your voice softens but deepens. A heartbeat full of faith, a heartbeat full of courage, a heartbeat full of clarity, a heartbeat full of peace. You touch your chest. Let my heart beat like someone who knows they were born to rise. You spread your hands slightly, as if feeling the weight lifting off you. Creator, strengthen me beyond human strength. Your voice grows firmer. Strengthen my mind to carry clarity. Strengthen my heart to carry courage. Strengthen my soul to carry purpose. Strengthen my spirit to carry destiny. You breathe deeper. Let strength fill every empty place inside me. Now your tone becomes commanding. A warrior rising. Creator, I take back my power. Your voice sharpens. I take back the confidence that fear stole. I take back the dreams that discouragement buried. I take back the courage that doubt dimmed. I take back the identity that pain tried to rewrite. You raise your chin. I take back the fire that once made me unstoppable. Your next words echo like prophecy. And I step into the power that was always mine. The eagle flies above its enemies. It doesn't fight them on the ground. It rises higher than they can reach. So you declare, Creator, let no enemy reach me in this next season. Your tone deepens with authority. No spiritual attack will touch me. No negative voice will influence me. No hidden darkness will follow me. No old wound will reopen. You speak with power. I walk covered. I walk guarded. I walk protected. Then, and everything sent to harm me falls before it arrives. The eagle's vision becomes sharper after renewal, stronger, clearer, farther. Now you pray, Creator, open my eyes. Your voice grows steady. Let me see opportunities I once overlooked. Let me see the truth behind people. Let me see purpose in places that once felt empty. Let me see the path that leads to my rising. You inhale slowly. Give me vision sharper than fear. Give me vision stronger than doubt. Purpose does not begin when you feel ready. It begins when you decide to answer the call. You declare, Creator, align me with my purpose. Your voice becomes grounded. Align my steps with destiny. Align my decisions with wisdom. Align my relationships with peace. Align my heart with strength. You breathe deeply, and let my purpose rise higher than my past. Before the eagle flies, the wind changes. It feels the shift, a sacred signal that the moment has come. Now you call for your wind. Creator, send the wind that lifts me. Your voice rises. Let the wind of renewal blow under my spirit. Let the wind of healing lift me. Let the wind of purpose guide me. Let the wind of destiny carry me upward. You whisper, I feel the shift. Your spirit is on fire now, awake, steady, ready. You stand taller. Your breath deepens. Your voice becomes something ancient, something true. You declare, I rise again. Then stronger. I rise above my past. I rise above my fears. I rise above my old identity. I rise above every limitation. Your breath sharpens. I rise with new feathers. I rise with new strength. I rise with new vision. You look upward, and I rise into the life waiting for me. You inhale one last time. This is my ascension. Silence settles, but it isn't empty. It's sacred. You have entered the final stage of your rising. The eagle stands on the edge of the cliff, new feathers glowing in the sunlight, new strength pulsing beneath its wings, new vision piercing across the open sky. But even now, in this moment right before rising, the eagle faces one last question. Will I trust the wind? Not trust its strength, not trust its claws, not trust its wings, but trust the wind, the unseen presence that lifts what is ready to rise. And this is where you are now. You've walked through breaking. You've walked through release. You've walked through renewal. You've walked through rising. But now, you're standing on the edge of your next chapter, your next level, your next season. And the only thing left to do is trust the wind. I want you to hear this with your heart, not just your ears. You don't need to feel ready to rise. You don't need every detail figured out. You don't need to understand everything. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to trust the wind. There is a moment in every transformation when your spirit is ready before your mind realizes it. And that's the moment you're in right now. You may feel uncertain. You may still feel pieces of fear. You may still feel like you're learning to breathe again. But everything inside you, your heartbeat, your intuition, your spirit, your alignment, is already rising. You don't rise after you heal. You rise as you heal. Like the eagle. Every storm that hit you, every night you cried, every disappointment, every moment you felt alone, none of it was wasted. Your pain didn't break you. It built you. It stripped away what wasn't truly yours. It exposed what you needed to release. It honed your strength. It deepened your wisdom. It awakened your spirit. It positioned you for something greater. Your pain became your teacher. Your scars became your map. Your resilience became your proof. You didn't walk through darkness for nothing. You walked through it to find the wings you didn't know you had. I know life tried to convince you that your story was ending, that you were stuck, that you were defeated, that you had nothing left to give. But listen to me. Your story is not ending. Your story is transitioning. You are leaving one chapter to enter another. And this new chapter is not built on loss. It's built on rebirth. Like the eagle whose feathers fell away only to return stronger. You are stepping into a future crafted for who you're becoming, not who you were. There are people who walk. There are people who run. And then there are people who rise. You are one of the ones who rise. You've always felt it. The sense that your life was meant for more. The feeling that something bigger runs through your veins. The knowing that your spirit carries an ancient strength. And now that strength is waking up again. You're not meant to stay low. You're not meant to remain in the shadows. You're not meant to live with clipped wings. Your spirit was designed to soar above storms, to fly beyond limitations, to rise where others fall. You are built like the eagle, not for comfort, but for heights. The eagle does not overthink its first flight. It doesn't calculate the angle. It doesn't analyze the risks. It doesn't wait for certainty. It steps. It spreads its wings. It lets the wind carry it. And that is your activation right now. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need all the answers. You just need to take the step into purpose, the step into healing, the step into growth, the step into the life waiting for you. And the moment you step, the wind will meet you. Not someday, not when you feel perfect, not when life becomes easy, not when fear disappears. Rise now. Rise with your new strength. Rise with your new clarity. Rise with your new vision. Rise with your new identity. Rise with your renewed wings. Rise because the journey shaped you. Rise because you made it through. Rise because the wind is calling your name. Rise because you were born to. Just like the eagle. If this story touched your heart, if something inside you awakened while listening, if you feel your spirit rising, then do this. Subscribe to the channel. You're joining a tribe of people who rise together. Like the video so this message reaches someone who needs it. Share this video with a friend who is in their renewal season. Comment, "I rise again," to seal your moment of rebirth. And watch the next recommended video. It will lift you even higher. Stay rising, stay renewed, stay unbreakable. Your wings are ready and the wind is waiting.